We've talked about why movement matters for your muscles, your mood, and your mitochondria. Now, let's get specific and talk about how to move for better sleep, because not all movement impacts sleep in the same way. In this section, we will cover the best types of exercise for your sleep and your long-term health, how to build a weekly movement routine that supports rest, and then the science of exercise timing and when to move to maximize your recovery. Let's start with strength training. When you lift weights, use resistant bands, or work with your own body weight, you create micro tears in your muscle tissue. And that's not a bad thing. It's the trigger that your body needs to build and rebuild your muscles in a stronger way. But here's the key. That rebuilding, that happens when you're asleep. During deep sleep, your growth hormone peaks. And this is where muscles repair, your bones strengthen, and the tissues regenerate. It's also when your brain clears toxins and it resets your mood-regulating hormones. So strength work doesn't just build muscle, it builds your body's demand for deeper and more restorative sleep. And it's never too late to start. Whether it's squats with a barbell, resistance bands, rows in your living room, your body weight, lunges in the park, strength training is scalable to every single level. So next up, we will talk about the cardiovascular exercise. This includes walking, jogging, cycling, swimming, anything that raises your heart rate. Cardio helps build what we call sleep pressure, the biological drive that makes you feel sleepy at nighttime. Every 30 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic movement can improve your sleep depth and its duration. And if you want to take it a step further, consider adding some high intensity intervals into your week, that HIIT training. This is known as the VO2 max training, the short bursts of intense effort followed by rest. Think sprinting for 30 seconds and then walking for 1 to 2 minutes, or cycling fast uphill and then cruising down. The research shows that VO2 max is a strong predictor of longevity. It boosts cardiovascular capacity, improves metabolic flexibility, and helps regulate cortisol. But remember, intensity needs recovery, so space it out and combine it with deep rest. And this brings us to zone 2 training. This is steady state cardio like brisk walking, light cycling, or an easy jog. You're breathing heavier than normal, but you can still hold a conversation. Zone 2 is where your mitochondria thrive. These are the energy factories of your cells, and regular Zone 2 training helps them grow and multiply. The result is more efficient metabolism, more energy during the day, and less inflammation at night. So you want to aim for 2 to 3 sessions of Zone 2 cardio per week, 30 to 60 minutes long each. And it's low stress, high reward movement, and one of the most effective ways to support your body's natural recovery rhythm. Now let's talk about timing, the timing of your workouts. Morning exercise, especially outdoors, is ideal for circadian alignment. When you combine movement with morning light exposure, you anchor your internal clock. Your brain gets a clear message, be alert now, and start winding down in 14 to 16 hours. Afternoon workouts, particularly strength sessions, align well with natural peaks in the body temperature and muscle power. It's when many people feel strongest, and it can also help offload the stress of the day. Evening workouts, they're okay, but keep them gentle if you can. High stimulation training late at night could raise your core temperature and adrenaline, delaying that sleep onset. If you exercise in the evening, try stretching, yoga, or a long walk instead. And here's something important. When it comes to movement and sleep, more isn't necessarily better. Overtraining without proper rest can raise your cortisol, impair your sleep, and stall your progress. Instead of improving performance, your body starts breaking down. The sweet spot is about 150 to 180 minutes of moderate activity per week. That could be 30 minutes, 5 days a week, or whatever rhythm suits your life. Because that's the key, rhythm. Create a weekly flow that includes 2 sessions of strength training, 2 to 3 Zone 2 cardio sessions, one high-intensity interval training session if you're ready, and movement every day, even if it's just a walk or a stretch. Think of it like a well-balanced plate. Each type of movement offers different nutrients for your body and your sleep. So remember, you don't grow stronger during the workout, you grow stronger after when you sleep. The better you sleep, the better your body repairs, rebuilds, and recharges. Movement builds the need for rest, and sleep completes the cycle. Now you're not just exercising, you're creating a feedback loop of energy, resilience, and restoration. And that's how we use movement as a tool, not just for fitness, but for longevity.